A long time ago. In a corner of a vast green forest, there lived an old donkey. Everyone called him the old donkey ant. He was old, had difficulty walking, and did not have the strength to work as before. But his wife was completely different. Young, fickle, and a little greedy. The old donkey loved his wife very much. He would carefully store all the fruits, food, and seeds he had collected so that his wife would not suffer. The donkey's house had many fruit baskets, especially honey, corn, dried fruits, and even colorful stones collected from the river, which were as valuable as jewelry to the forest dwellers. A cunning fox lived in that forest. He would see the donkey's wife from afar and think, "She is quite fickle. If I talk to her a little, she will easily be fooled. And if I can lure her, then I will get all the donkey's food and valuables." One day, the fox got an opportunity. The donkey's wife went to the river bank alone to pick fruit. The fox followed from a distance. Seeing the place quite deserted, he came closer and said,
"Fox. Ah. Are you here alone? You know, my wife died a few months ago. I was looking for someone like you. If you come to my bush house, we can live very happily."
The donkey's wife was silent for a while. Her greedy head started spinning. Life with the old donkey is boring. This fox is not bad to look at or hear. And if you go with him, you will get freedom.
The donkey's wife. If that's the case, I am willing to go with you. However, my donkey husband has a lot of food, fruits, and colored stones. If I bring them, our future will be better. I will meet you tomorrow morning under the banyan tree. Then we will both leave.
When the donkey fell into a deep sleep at night, his wife filled a large pot with all the fruits, honey, seeds, colored stones. The two of them started walking deep into the forest. On the way, they met other animals of the forest. Monkeys, ducks, deer, who saw them and said, "Hey, where are you two going?" But the donkey's wife did not answer, her mind was only wandering in greedy dreams. They walked for a long time. They came to a deep and flowing river. The fox then smiled to himself.
"Fox. It can be dangerous if you take it with you. The donkey will look for it, and other animals will look for it. The best thing is, let's run away with the pot. Listen, the river is very deep. I can't carry you and the pot together. First, I will take the pot and go across. Then I will carry you on my shoulders." The donkey's wife gave him the pot without thinking. But the fox didn't stop there. The colorful stone necklace around her neck, and the fruit and vine jewelry on her hands, they were very heavy, so she took them all, so that she could easily carry the donkey across the river. The greedy donkey's wife took them all off with a smile. "I will dress up after going across." She stood happily thinking. The fox crossed the river with the pot and all the jewelry.
Then, in the thick bushes, run inside and run away. The donkey's wife stood for a long time. But the fox did not return. Meanwhile, the monkeys roaming along the river, the migratory ducks, and even the vultures saw everything from a distance. The monkey started shouting, "Monkey! Oh my! How stupid are you? Do you believe the fox's words? Greed drowns both humans, or animals. We said, don't go anywhere without telling anyone. What will happen if you see the result?" Now the donkey's wife started crying hysterically. Empty-handed, full of shame, condemned, now she has no way to return home. The old donkey's cry. When the donkey returned home, he could not find his wife. When everyone in the forest told him the story, he slowly came to the river bank and stood in front of his wife. Education. All the animals in the forest said together. A greedy mind brings disaster. A mistake made by the greed for sudden happiness walking on the path will eventually lead to harm. Staying on the right path is the true security of life. The story spread throughout the forest. Even the fox later fled the forest for fear of being caught. And the donkey's wife? She understood. True happiness lies in the path of truthfulness, loyalty, and justice.